I eat in half my videos, so don't worry about it. I shared some notes templates with you. I should be in the top of your inbox. Please excuse my little cough. I'm allergic to St. Louis. I went to the doctor and she was like, yeah, you're just full of pollen.
Wow.
Everything bloomed early.
It did. Oh my gosh. If I miss my attendance one more day, they hate me down there, though.
They don't hate you. Maybe you set a reminder. Since you have an iPhone, set another alarm on your phone. That's what I used to do at my old school.
They still want
So, like, if you look, yeah, I would have like 5 alarms that would do different things for me during the day since there's like no limit.
it. I'm sorry. I'm really...
Do that real quick, and then we'll go jump into the coaching session.
Someone already sent it. If a server want to share it, I don't know.
You want to set an alarm on your phone? What time do you really take these?
I usually take it, I need to have it in by 8, but I don't want to do it when it after, like while
Like
they're doing
7:55 or something? Or 7:30 is what an announcement. Sorry. Alright, so last week we worked on doing an effective, like increasing the amount of work, especially during an independent practice. In particular, we focused on waiting for 100% before you circulate, and then correcting for off-task while you circulate. So have you been doing that, and how's it been going?
I found myself doing it a lot more today because I really need their attention when I'm working.
Doing what a lot more?
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
The 100% focus for tracking the teacher. It has worked.
How do you know?
Well, because they get really quiet and then they're looking, they're tracking. It's usually just a couple of scholars that are not tracking.
Mm-hmm.
They don't hear me or they just are like kind of choosing.
Mm-hmm.
So then after I finish the countdown, I then say, like Alvin and Anisha, that's one from SCL, please track this way. And they'll roll eyes and something beep, and I say, thank you. But it is work, it just, I feel like it's just more calming. I really do feel like I don't have to go back and repeat a direction when they're all just tracking.
That's major.
Yeah.
Awesome. What about, we also talked about correcting kids when they're off task, like that's one for off task, get started and get back to work.
I think it has helped as well. If I could do like a more private off task because I would not get as much feedback, I would love to just do that. I find that it's more less invasive and it's, well, I mean, because they care about what their peers say or think, and some kids tease, so I think that the more private.
So when you're circulating, that's something you can do.
Yeah.
You still gotta take the point.
And yeah, I still take the point.
What's the impact of, what has been the impact of holding more kids accountable?
Holding more kids accountable.
For the work.
They just already know what to expect from me. They know that I'm going to grade accordingly, and I always tell them that. Like, I can't give you a grade for nothing, and I'm not going to, like, ease up or do, like, I have kids who constantly say they want to go to the restroom at this time, usually doing, like, an exit ticket. I'll let them know, like, I'm going to let you go, but it's your job to get the exit ticket done still, even if you have to spend extra time doing it, it's your job. Just holding them accountable, they know that I'm not going to let up off them, and they know that I mean business. And they're more, I think that they're, because of that, they're more prone to, like, take this class seriously.
Awesome. Last week I also gave you a timer to start using in class. How has that helped?
It's been very helpful. I don't have to like reach for my phone, and I can use my phone more for as like looking at the time. I usually wear my Fitbit too, and I kept it on my wrist. I don't have it. but it's just helpful. It's put it up there. It's nice and loud. I've always used it down in intervention as well, so
Mhm.
it's been nice to just kind of go back to that. I don't even put it up here to show the kids. I think I need to do that as well.
Yeah,
Like
Yeah,
put it
that's-
under the.
that's what I meant last week, so I'm glad you mentioned that. Put it where the kids can see it. What will be the impact of doing that?
Well, then they can just kind of track the time as well,
Mhm.
and then they can see it, and then they can hear my reminders as well about how much more time they have left.
I'm gonna add that as an action step, so clarification. Post the timer where kids can see it.
So it's hanging on the board. Do I put it under the dot cam?
Yep,
Yeah.
because then they know. Say they have 6 minutes left and they can pace themselves better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's very helpful for them. Because without it,
And you can say things then when you're circulating, like, oh my gosh, like Carlos is already on number 3 and it's only been 1 minute down. When kids get into that. Like, we don't want them to race, but like it helps with their pacing for sure. Alright, so what I want to go and dive into today is refining your classroom routine for celebrating exit tickets. So in particular, I want to focus on your body language and the way you celebrate so we can take this next level because I love that you do it. And so I'm going to model for you and some of these things that you already do. I have 2 questions I want you to take notes on or think about. I just dropped them in the notes. What do you notice about my body language and why is it effective? And how do I engage the scholars in celebrating and why is that important? I need all scholars tracking me in 3. Thank you, Corian. In 2. Thank you, Taylor. Find me in 1. Ramaja, that's 1. Turn around, track me. Thank you. Oh, Corday, that's 1. Keep the track. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna shout out the people that were proficient on their exit tickets yesterday. At a level 0, after I say their name, please give them 1 clap like this. Let's see. Antoinette. Jalea. DeMarco. Kendall. Corian. Anthony. Oh, that was 2 claps. Let's do it again. Anthony. Great. Now, after I say a name for advanced students, I want you to give them 2 claps. Just like this. At a level 0. Antoinette. Kendall. Taylor. Maya. Excellent work. I'm very proud of you. As I move to the front, find me, track me. Everybody. I need all eyes to find me in 3. Thank you, Carlos. And 2. Thank you, Taylor. And 1. Caleb, that's 1. Track me. Thank you, dear. Awesome. I got everybody's attention. Now let's move on and let's get more people advanced on this exit ticket today. All right. So what did you notice about my body language?
Body language was. Oh, that's definitely not body language. That's what you said. Was still.
Okay. What about the position of my body?
Well, you positioned yourself to where they could see where you were pointing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get it on video too because I can share this with you. But did you ever play basketball
And like
or soccer?
a little bit in 7th grade.
Right. So I think of like teacher body position as like playing defense, right? Like so if like the kids are there, then you open your body up to the room because it maximizes your radar, right? Like these are your arms, and you're seeing like where all the kids are.
Okay.
And then when I was going over the names, watch me again. Taven. Kawan. What did you notice that I did?
Well, you look back at the kids after you call a name.
Right, and it didn't take very long. That's important to let them know that you're always watching. Awesome. And so the second question, how did I engage the scholars in celebrating the learning, and why is that important?
Well, you definitely allowed them to do the clapping, which they had already been trained to do.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently they do that in other, oh, I like that.
They do it in, I know they do it in Burris's class and Swinney's class.
Yeah, we didn't establish anything in here.
Mm-hmm. Why is it important?
Well, it helps them to celebrate each other and themselves, and, I mean, I like it. They would do the LSU does the pound. And includes them.
Okay. So before we move on to the video I took of you yesterday, I want you to stamp what are the two most important takeaways from what I just modeled.
Maximize radar.
Good.
And I like the piece where you, as you walk back to the class, to the front of the class, you told the kids to find you as you moved to the front of the room, and then you stood still and you started counting down and then popped it in there 80.
Okay. There's one thing that you're missing, is the including the scholars in the celebration. So I'm gonna pull the video while you type that up. And let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
All right, let's watch this video. So I want you to just watch for like what are gaps between my model and what you did yesterday. A lot of things you did great. Again, this is looking at next level.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Travion. Also, that title of Orion. Two. One. Thank you very much for getting your camera track this way, please. One. Almost there. Thank you, cameras. All right, so we didn't talk about your successes over last Friday or last week, Friday. You guys got 47% mastery, which is, I believe, was one of the, not the strongest, but it was good for you guys. So those scholars that mastered Friday's exit ticket was Teron, Corday, Jarrell, Micah, Cameron,
See, some of the kids are kind of
Mariah,
snapping.
Javon, and Avante. Okay? And then yesterday's exit ticket, UCLA, you guys came in at 12% mastery, which required you to do some writing. Only 2 scholars mastered it. 2 scholars. Those 2 scholars were Nyla and Javon. It's great. I also shout out proficient scholars. We were halfway there. You just forgot to add in or explain evidence. Proficient scholars, Ariel, Janaya, Cameron, Micah, Jarrell, Corday, and that's it. So, thanks guys. Good job. Let's see what the next
Okay. So what are 2 gaps you noticed between your video and the model?
Well, maximize my radar.
Okay.
I didn't engage them.
Great. So what do you think your two action steps are for your exit ticket routine?
Definitely maximize my radar
Okay.
and engage them. As well as like as I'm calling names, it just kind of points back at the kids.
Great. And I think that ties into open your body up to the room to maximize your radar. So I just dropped that in since you just named your own action step there. And I want to have you practice it so that way you can nail it next period. So what do you have next period? You have UCLA. So let's practice with the UCLA list.
All right, class, on my go, please turn your packets to the notes for today. All right. It looks like this page. At the top, you'll find the objective. On my go, at a level 0, turn to this page. 1, thank you, Corianne, you're there. 2, thank you, Nyla, for being at a level 0 and turn your page. 3, thank you, these scholars here. They're at a level 0, and you're on that page. I'm finding, as I walk to the back of the room to celebrate exit tickets. Thank you, Carlos, for finding me. Thank you, Nyla, you found me, even though it's 5 seconds to find me. 4,
Praise some kids as you walk out.
sorry. 3, thank you, Corday. Thank you, Altasia. 2, thank you to those scholars there. And 1, thank you, Nyla. Altasia, please track me. That's 1 for everything. Thank you, Altasia. All right, let's celebrate your mastery on yesterday's exit ticket. So yesterday, SLU received 18% in mastery. We're going to, after I call a scholar's name, celebrate proficient with 1 pound and advanced with 2 pounds. Okay? So I'm going to call scholars who are proficient, and then after I call a name, you may pound on the desk 1 time. Let's practice.
Wait, let's do that part again and model for them to pound. Otherwise, give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So start over again, and so like, from the, what are we doing?
Okay. We're going to celebrate exit ticket mastery. For proficient scholars, you will pound on the desk 1 time like this. And for scholars who are advanced on the exit ticket, you will pound on the desk 2 times like this. All right? Jamarcus, Sanai, Anisha, Antoinette. Now for scholars who have advanced on their exit tickets, Kendall. Thank you, Carlos, 2 pounds. Classy. Oh, wait, let's try that again. It's 2 pounds on the desk for scholars who are proficient on their exit tickets. DeMarco. Thank you.
Awesome. So it was effective when, like, I noticed you, like caught yourself looking at the paper for a little while and then looked back and scanned the room really quick. You responded really well to live coaching and started praising people. Next time, I'm going to have you practice the directions again for what we're doing, because you were kind of stumbling over the proficient advanced thing. So let's do that, what to do again. If a scholar is proficient, you're going to, at a level 0, make 1 pound on the desk like this. All right, let's do the proficient scholars, and then do proficient, and then say what to do for advanced.
If a scholar is proficient, you're going to pound on the desk at a level 0 like this. If a scholar has mastered their exit ticket, you're going to pound on the desk 2 times like this.
Now, first proficient.
First, I'm going to name proficient scholars. DeMarcus, Sinai, Zaria, and Jalea.
That will make us all enough. I'll pound for you.
DeMarcus, Sinai, good class, Zaria, good. If
who is the scholar that I messed up?
Carlos.
Okay, Carlos.
Thank you, Carlos, for trying again at the right level. And now I'm going to call scholars who have mastered their exit, who are advanced on their exit tickets. Again, for these scholars, you would pound on the desk 2 times. Kendall, Anisha, DeMarco. All right, class. Find me as I walk to the front of the class. All scholars in track, and thank you, Nyla, for already being a strong SEL. 4, thank you, Carlos, for being there. All scholars tracking at a level 0. And 3, thank you, Carlos. Thank you to this entire room. Great job, guys. 2, thank you, DeMarco. And 1. How did you get one of these? Thank you.
Awesome. I want to have you do it one more time, just to, from start to finish, what you're going to say when you get back to the exit tickets.
Okay. All right, class, find me as we celebrate your exit tickets. Thank you, Nyla, for already being there. You have 4 seconds to find a teacher at a level 0. 3, thank you, Carlos. 2, thank you, Nyla. 1, thank you, Corey. Anisha, that's one for SEL. Please track this way for me, sweetie. Thank you, Anisha. All right, guys, we're going to do a little something different today with the celebrating of the exit tickets. We're going to celebrate proficient and advanced scholars. And we're going to celebrate, I'm going to allow you guys to participate in that celebration by pounding on the desk, and I will model for you what that looks and sounds like. For proficient scholars, you will pound on the desk 1 time after I call their name like this. And for scholars who have advanced on their exit tickets, you will pound on the desk 2 times like this. All right, I'm going to call proficient scholars. DeMarcus, thank you. Sinai, just like that, thank you. Anisha, thank you. And Antoinette. Okay, that is 1, Carlos, for an appropriate volume. Can you please redo that pound for me after I call Anisha's name? Anisha.
You should have the whole class do it. I wouldn't necessarily call out one student for this situation. So let's do that again. Just from right there. A scholar, we're going to do something different today. I love how you said that. So start from there.
Okay. Scholars, start all the way in. Okay, scholars, we're going to do something a little different today. I'm going to allow you guys to participate in the celebration by pounding on the desk. You'll pound on the desk after I call scholars who are proficient, and you'll pound once. And then you'll pound on the desk twice once I've called scholars that are advanced. So after every name, you pound once for scholars that are proficient like this. And then after every name, you'll pound 2 times for scholars that are advanced or their exit tickets like this. Okay? Let's practice. DeMarcus. Thank you. Sinai. That's good. Anisha. Okay, Carlos, that's 1 for the program.
Whole class. It's okay. Class, we need to do that again.
Class, please let's do that again.
Just 1 pound.
Just 1 pound for proficient scholars. Anisha. Just like that, that is good. Now I'm going to call scholars that are faster prayers. Kendall. Classy. DeMarco. Okay, and that is how we will celebrate every day before we move to today's lesson. Class, find me
You don't have to go all the way up. Do it one more time. And that's the last one I'm going to make you do it, I promise. Because I want you to nail it next period, and I want to take a video, and I want to put it in the bird, all the things. So from the beginning, we're doing something new. Yes, it is.
Scholars, today we're going to do something a little different with celebrating exit tickets. Please. Today we're going to do a little something different with celebrating exit tickets. We're going to celebrate by pounding on the desk. For proficient scholars, you would pound 1 time on the desk. For scholars who have mastered their exit tickets, you would pound 2 times on the desk. Proficient scholars, once. Master scholars, 2 times. Jamarcus,
Good reader.
Sinai, Anisha, Antoinette. Now I'm going to call scholars that have mastered their exit tickets. Kendall. Okay, class, let's try that again. Just 2 pounds, please. Kendall. Good job. Classy. DeMarco. Those are all the scholars that are proficient and mastered those scholars.
Awesome. You got it. I tried to act like a real fifth grader for you. So let's scan but one more time. What are the 2 things that are different that you're going to do next period with Ella?
Maximize my radar and really just kind of look back as they're pounding. I guess that includes
That's in next
also,
period.
and allow them to participate by pounding or clapping or whatever I decide.
I think you should do pounding because that's what you practice.
Okay, pounding.
Kids like that too.
Yeah, they do. So those are the 2 things, and
Yep.
I guess slow down on my what to do directions. I think for
I think
me-
it's just you'd have to get more comfortable with it.